Voyager 1E's impossible discovery. What did it just find after 45 years? The messenger at the edge. Imagine a machine, older than the internet, built with 1,970 seconds technology, powered by less computing power than a pocket calculator. Now imagine it's still out there alone beyond the reach of sunlight, drifting through the void. This machine has no eyes, no ears, but it's listening, and now it's heard something strange. Voyager 1 launched in 1977. It wasn't supposed to still be talking to us, but it is. And what it just sent back might be the most impossible signal we've ever received. What did it hear? And what does it mean? Let's follow the signal to the edge of our solar system. The ship that never came back. Voyager 1 was never meant to last. It was launched for a grand tour to fly by Jupiter and Saturn, take pictures, collect data, and keep going. A one-way trip, a silent goodbye. But Voyager had other plans. The probe continued. It left the planets behind, passed the orbit of Pluto, crossed into the dark. By 2012, it had officially left the heliosphere, the protective bubble of solar wind around our system. Voyager 1 became the first human-made object in interstellar space. It has no camera, no propulsion, but it does have a working antenna and power, barely, enough to whisper home across a gulf of 23 billion kilometers, and in 2024, it whispered something strange. The data that doesn't make sense. For decades, Voyager's signals were predictable. Cosmic rays, plasma waves, magnetic fields. But then its telemetry glitched. Not once. Repeatedly, engineers assumed it was a fault. Old wiring, corrupted memory, but then it happened again only this time. The data wasn't just broken, it was structured. A repeating pattern, like a pulse. Not a sound, but a kind of rhythm in the magnetic field readings. Was it noise? Static? Interference? Or was it something else? Some began to ask questions no one wanted to ask. What if the signal wasn't random? What if it came from outside? Theories, speculations, and paranoia. NASA was cautious. Publicly, they blamed aging hardware. Quietly, they ran tests. Some scientists proposed natural causes. A magnetic resonance event in interstellar space. A plasma interaction Voyager had never encountered. A slow buildup of cosmic ray feedback in the onboard sensors. But none of these explained the regularity of the pulses, or the sudden start of the phenomenon. The readings had a signature, not like any astronomical event, but like something programmed. Was Voyager 1 picking up a signal, or was it being used as one? The golden record in the shadow of intention. Voyager 1 carries with it something strange, the golden record, a message from Earth to someone, a collection of music, languages, images, and math. Human culture encoded on a golden disk, designed to last 1 billion years. Some scientists wonder, what if someone found it, not just passed by but stopped, listened, and responded? Could that explain the pulse? Could the anomaly be a kind of pingback? A cosmic message received? If so, it means something is out there and it knows we're here. Distance is not silence. Even if the signal is natural, it raises questions. Voyager 1 is deep in the local interstellar medium, a space between stars that's not empty, but filled with particles, magnetic flows, and plasma. But what it recently detected had symmetry. Symmetry doesn't usually happen by chance. Not at that scale. Scientists broke the pattern down into segments. There were clusters, ratios, delays that seemed timed. If this was a natural interaction, it was the most orderly chaos ever seen. And if it wasn't natural, then we may have just received our first interstellar handshake. Why we can't confirm it? There's a frustrating truth about deep space communication. We are limited by distance. Voyager's signal takes over 22 hours to reach Earth one way. We can't stream from it. We wait. We guess. We decode bytes from a machine made in an era before smartphones, using tape memory and copper logic. There is no real time. And with power dwindling, we may only get fragments. We might be looking at the most important signal in human history, and we're missing 80% of it. The duality of alien contact. Here's the paradox. If this is a message, we don't know what it says. If it's contact, we can't confirm it. If it's intelligent, it may not be for us at all, just a signal passing through, as unaware of us as we are curious about it. Or worse, it could be intended for us, but in a language of physics so alien, we can't even recognize it as language. Would we know a message if we saw one, or would we ignore it as static? Cosmic humility. Voyager 1 isn't just a machine, it's a mirror, a reminder that we once built something not to sell or mine or conquer, but to ask to reach. The universe has never been obligated to answer us, but this, whatever it is, might be the closest thing we've ever had to a reply, not proof, but possibility. The final signal. Soon, Voyager will go silent. Its power source, radioactive thermoelectric generators, are fading. NASA expects it to stop transmitting by 2025. But maybe it already said what it needed to. And maybe we just weren't listening closely enough. The last signal might not be the final word. It might be the beginning of a conversation. What did we really find? A glitch? A plasma wave? A programmed anomaly? We don't know, and maybe that's the point. Voyager 1 gave us new data and new questions. In an age of answers, questions are rare and precious. So what did it find? It found a question we didn't know how to ask, and it asked it for us. Epilogue, we sent out a bottle. In 1977, we threw a message in a bottle into a dark ocean. 45 years later, it might have washed up on a distant shore. Or maybe it just echoed back from the edge of nothing. Either way, it means something. We tried, we reached, we listened. And now, maybe someone else is listening too.